everybody, Jody Spiegelhoff back for another Create, Craft, and Share YouTube hop. We are pretty excited to be back doing the Create and Craft, Share YouTube hops. We've been trying to figure out what direction to take this group, and I think that we really have enjoyed doing the channel hop. So that's what we're going to be doing anyway. So this month we're doing to do a fall project, and really nothing says fall to me more than besides scarecrows and pumpkins. And Halloween is senior photos and back to school. So today I'm going to go through and do a process video for scrapbooking one of the senior photos I took for my oldest stepdaughter, Rebecca. So I'm just going to kind of take you through that. I'm going to be using a few things today, just some ribbon and trim from my stash, some of the sequins from my Indian Summer Sequin Mix in my Etsy shop, as well as Dazzler's Sponge Sugar. It's a really pretty, like, iridescent, smooth texture paste. And I'm also going to be, or I did color this with a little bit of acrylic paint. And this acrylic paint color is called Pumpkin Orange. So we'll get started today. I've already kind of pulled a few things out. I've also got some cork and wood veneer over here and stuff like that, and a stencil to use. So we'll just kind of get started. Before I turn the camera on, I already kind of marked off where my picture is, and I just did that so that I know where to place the stencil so that I can start applying some of this. So let's see if you can see this, but I've just put a little bit of the Dazzlers in a little cup, and I'm not going to put it on like I would normally put on texture paste with, you know, like a flexible knife or spatula. I'm actually just kind of paint it on, and I probably put about a tablespoon, maybe not quite a tablespoon of the texture paste in here, maybe like a half a tablespoon, and one little drop of the, oh my gosh, I can't talk, of the acrylic paint, and it gave it a really, really pretty, really light coral color. So that's what I'm going to be doing, is kind of just painting it on with this. And I'm just kind of using my pencil lines as little guides for where I want this little flower to go, and this will kind of match the coral top that she's got on. I'm not using as bright a color as her coral top because I just really want Becca to be the focus of the layout, but I do want to use this little stencil here and just kind of paint right over the top of it. And you definitely could use the spatula. I mean, I use this one. I've got a couple plastic ones that I also use with my texture paste and with the Dazzlers, and it works fantastic. Okay, so just kind of take that up. Ooh, that looks pretty. Let's see here. I want a few of these around, but I don't want too many. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the hop so far. I know we've taken a little bit of a hiatus. We've done some challenges, things like that, but I think we're really going to get back into our groove here with just doing the channel hop. We've got a lot of really cool ladies that are on board with this, including Madge, who brought us all together in the beginning, which this has been kind of going for us for, I think we're coming up on 2 years in April, or this next April, so about a year and a half. We've all been doing this, and we've certainly had fun doing it. Oh, look how cool that looks, you guys. Let me take my embellishments off here. You guys can kind of see that. Now the pictures, when I take still pictures of this later, it'll really, really look cool. And I'm going to put one up in this corner up here. So anyway, kind of getting back to what I was talking about, we've really enjoyed doing the channel hop, and it's been a lot of fun. We get a lot of variety of projects. There's girls who do more cards, more mixed media. I always love it when Madge does a little home decor thing, or she alters something. That always just amazes me what she comes up with. So hopefully you guys will enjoy us doing the hop again. All right. Very, very cool. I think I'm going to just add a couple more little bits poking out of my corners, and then I'm going to call it good and let it dry. And then when I come back in a little while, this will be dry, and we'll keep going with the layout. Alright, I'll come back when it's dry. See you soon. Alright guys, well that's setting aside and drying. It's going to take a little bit. I just want to show you guys how I'm going to put together my photo and kind of how I'm going to do this. So it started by taking just a length, and it was probably, I should have measured it, but it was a good 2 yards long, maybe a little bit longer than that. But I'm going to make this cute, or I mean this cute little ruffle along the side of this, and it really complements her sweater nicely. So all I did was mat this on a piece of, I think this is a crepe paper. I'm not sure what it's from, but I believe it's a piece of crepe paper. But I just trimmed it down for a mat, and then I ran my runner along the back of it so it was 2 stripes wide. And all I did was just take this and start it down there and then fold it back on itself to kind of create the little ruffle. And I'm going to use this piece in another part of my layout too. So I'm just kind of fold it back, and then fold the part back, bring a little forward, fold it back, and there you've got the start of it. You can kind of see how that looks on the back. You can see it wants to pop up. Well, I'm going to fix that right now. So what I do to fix that is I use this extreme double-sided tape from American Crafts, I think it is. And this stuff is amazing. I'm going to cut a strip in half and then just lay it over the top of this and kind of seal it. And it's double-sided, so all you have to do is peel this backing off, and you're going to have another, basically, sticker ready to go. Just trim that down, and that'll be good. And then this I will put in another part of my layout as well. So really cute, really easy, great way to use up your trims and ribbons. I know I have a ton above me in some big jars, so they're going to be getting some use. This is just one of those techniques that you kind of forget about if you don't use it, but once you're reminded of it, I think that, you know, you start to use it again and maybe go in spurts with how you use some of your product and use some of your stash. Alright, we're going to set this aside and keep going with the layout. Alright you guys, I'm back again, and as you can see, the layout is starting to come together. I just went ahead and adhered down some of these 10mm iridescent sequins, and these are from my Indian Summer sequin mix. It's in my Etsy shop, and I'll link that below. Really, really pretty mixture of citron, orange, pumpkin, kind of a dark yellow is in here also. So they range from about 5mm up to 10mm for the sizes. So grab this one while you can in my shop. So yeah, so as you can see, the Dazzler's just a little bit tacky, but all I did was zap it with my heat gun for just a little bit and then let it air dry. And it's only been about 20 minutes or so that's gone by since I originally did that. So I'm just kind of playing around with where I want everything else. I've got a couple tags in my stash here. This one is actually from the Michael's Dollar Spot, and I probably won't use this side, but I like the black side, just the plain black side. And then I went ahead and just added a little end of a gold doily. I just trimmed it off. You get lots of use, and you can make those go really, really far by just trimming those. And then I adhered the ones up here with my Eileen's tacky glue, and then kind of changed my mind down here and then did these with just the glue dots. The glue dots does hold these better. The Eileen's tacky glue does work pretty well, but I just think that I have better luck with, especially with the kids playing with them and looking through the scrapbooks, I have better luck with the glue dots. So now I'm just going to figure out where and what else I want on here. I don't really want to put too much on here because I really like how the Dazzler's paste turned out, but I do want to add just a few more things, but not have it be overpowering. Some of these little wood veneers are from an Etsy shop that is out of Spain. I'll link her shop below also. She's got some really, really fun little wood veneers. These little hearts are adorable. And she's also got some acrylic shapes too. Really, really fun. So I'm going to use some of those in the layout, and I'm also going to use, I think, just a couple. I'm just not quite sure where I want this black tag to be. And I'll probably use a couple of my cork shapes. These are a nice thick cork, and I hand punch all these. So these are on my shop as well. Those are relatively new, and then I've also got stars coming out soon too. So those will be out a little bit later this week, I think. Alright, well, I'm going to play around with this just a little bit more so you guys can enjoy some happy music while I do that. Here's my finished layout, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in the products that I featured in my YouTube video here, I'll link them below. And don't forget to hit like on the like button for the video if you enjoyed what you saw. And also, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you stop by again. Thanks.